Jameson Williams of the Detroit Lions. So Jameson Williams had a touchdown in this game against Chicago. He played a major factor in their comeback. That big time touchdown played a big difference. And yes, he only has earned more than 3 targets in one game so far. But this is where we are looking a little bit deeper at his participation, right? For only the second time this season, he exceeded 20 pass snaps and ran more than 20 routes. Jameson Williams did that against Chicago, and we're starting to see that ramp up. We take Dan Campbell at his word, and his word weeks ago was that Jameson Williams has some progress to make, and he needs to prove to us that he can be the wide receiver that we want him to be. That's all the few words. And so Jameson Williams has been doing that, right? Over the last 2 weeks, a 67 and 68 PFF receiving grade, and last week, 1.76 yards per route run. He's improving. He's getting better. And this is a very, very buy low, a deep shot. This is Will Fuller 2.0. And we know what kind of offensive upside Will Fuller offered. And now we have this Jameson Williams, who 4.3 speed. This is his first full year back from the ACL tear that he suffered while he was at Alabama, and was a former 12th overall pick. So Jameson Williams is the big boom type of player, only rostered in 17% of your leagues because managers are frustrated. But if you can pick him up, we've seen Josh Reynolds, we've seen Khalif Raymond, Marvin Jones is gone, right? And so it's Amon-Ra St. Brown, it's Sam Laporta, it is your running backs David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, but Jameson Williams is the deep shot play. And I think he's going to start getting that 4, 5, 6, 7 targets trending upward. We're not going to see it next week, but this is the stash. This is the type of player that you want on your team, and you don't want anyone else, because once he hits, he's going to be staying in your lineup. So pick him up. Jameson Williams has been developing over the course of the season. We've seen him improve as of late, and he's run 18 or more pass routes each of the last 2 weeks. Only once did he do that earlier in the season. And of course, that was the week where he earned 6 targets. So I expected those targets to go up 5 to 8 targets by the end of the season. He's going to eventually earn this role, and we've seen the improvement. And this is what Dan Campbell's going to go back with his coaches and say, let's look at the film. Let's see what Jamo's done. And they're going to see that Jamo has played pretty well. He got behind some of the defensive players. He played an integral part in them coming back. He becomes more of a trustworthy player for Jared Goff. So Jameson Williams is the play to get on your benches. Pick him up off the waiver wire. Add him for the stretch run, just like how the Lions are going to be trusting him in their stretch run to go into the playoffs.